My name is BATTLE These are Zombie Games. We are your Crypt Keepers, and welcome back to today's tale. And we are the Undead Bear, of course, as always. In today's tale, we are going to be reacting to the most recent death battle that just came out: Tanjiro versus Jonathan Joestar. Oh boy, while I am excited for this one, I am super nervous.
I'm excited, and granted, I love Tanjiro, but I'm gonna give it to my boy Jonathan.
I just don't, man. I mean,
We'll see.
oh God, I feel like this episode's gonna get so much controversy depending on who wins. And I feel like this episode on our channel is gonna get so much controversy based on the shit I'm about to say as we go on. Because based off of what we know off of both of them right now, who do you think would win?
Like I said, Jonathan.
Well, I honestly think Tanjiro for obvious reasons. Okay. Let's just get into it.
Hold on. One last thing.
What was it?
No, that wouldn't make sense. They're only gonna include the one version of Jonathan, right?
Yeah.
Because there's technically two.
Yeah.
I think it's part 7. It's either part 7 or...
Well, they can't include that.
No,
that makes zero sense.
The manga, and technically speaking, it is canon in the manga. Part 7 or 8, technically speaking, there is a Jonathan Joestar that is the Jonathan Joestar we know, just in an alternate timeline with a stand and shit.
No. They're not going to include that.
They might. They might mention it. Because it is canon to the actual manga, and they have to include it
canon. Even if they don't include it, they're going to mention it probably. They have included, like, they have mentioned, like, non-canon shit before.
Yeah, no, but it's canon.
Like, mentioned it, but...
No, it's canon, because it's a part actually made by the creator of JoJo's. But technically speaking, his name isn't Jonathan. They changed his name to Johnny, but it's an alternate version of Jonathan Joestar. Same with Dio. He's technically in there. Well, but they didn't include alternate versions of Dio. No, they even said that as such. So then there's no way they're going to include alternate versions of Jonathan Joestar. I know. Let's continue this though. You never know
though. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and start.
For this one,
Tanjiro Kamado, the sun-breathing demon slayer swordsman.
Jonathan Joestar, the very first JoJo who ever Jojed.
These two anime monster hunters are
the one who began the bizarre adventure.
But don't cross them, else they might leave you breathless. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Not, sadly, so...
Daisho Japan, an era of unparalleled progress and imperial domination.
Should we, man, I don't even know how to think of,
a rot at its core.
It's...
demons. This race of superhuman cannibals originated
better not
from
fucking
one being,
spoil anything from them.
Powerful progenitor, Muzan Kibutsuji.
Who spent his evenings slaughtering families
just because me and my mom watched the anime together, so.
Though one of them fatefully survived, the eldest son, Tanjiro.
Well, the good news is your sister Nezuko is alive too.
Tanjiro.
So
included one of the names that Inosuke gave him.
But Tanjiro possessed the golden heart of an anime protagonist, and he devoted his life to curing
certified fruit mom and cinnamon roll.
Evil once and for all.
When is he considered a cinnamon roll?
Slayer Corps, a secret group of badass demon hunters with badass swords, forged from a unique sunlight-absorbing ore. The Nichiren blade is one of the only weapons that can decapitate a demon and end their unholy existence for good.
And it can easily cut through fucking rock.
Pants katana magic.
It isn't katana magic. Okay, well, it's totally katana magic, but that's not what it's called.
Yeah, it's breathing, which is so lame. Anybody can do that.
Do you have any idea what Tanjiro...
breathing is...
Do you have any idea what Rengoku did in the Mugen Train arc?
Massage the organs below the diaphragm, relaxing your body and lowering its energy requirement.
Ninth form Rengoku? Esoteric art?
Tanjiro mastered this breathing shit so well, he could do it in his sleep. literally 24/7.
This is total
Well,
concentration
that's, yeah, I was
breathing,
about to say,
a
that's
technique
that.
developed by the Demon Slayers in order to massively
Wait,
increase their
Demon
physical
Slayer, Mark?
abilities to
What's
match
that?
their blatantly
that's the
superhuman
thing.
foes.
Enhances your
Through the
ability to
measured intake of oxygen,
Oh.
users can
Like-
boost their
Well, how do you get
concentration,
one?
reactions, and
I don't
even
know
manipulate the
exactly.
flow of their blood. This can help in slowing down
Huh.
poisons or speeding up the coagulation of wounds.
Which means he can use it to quickly recover in case of
Okay,
injury.
so they are including everything in the manga. They better include everything in the
Breathing
fucking
with their
manga.
blades for, well, katana magic.
Each breathing style is a separate form of sword combat. The first form Tanjiro mastered
And
was
all
water breathing,
other
a
breathing
flexible
forms take off the
defensive
sun
style
breathing.
Where a user's blade summons water to slice like a raging current.
Tanjiro's literal boneheaded stubbornness made him a prodigy demon slayer in no time.
He proved to be a tactical genius in
Oh,
combat.
it says here that the
Witnesses
elemental
explained
flare
them
that goes off with the
moment.
blades,
It
it's
was
actually
almost as if
stated that
demon
they
slaying
can be
was
used in the fight.
his very blood.
Because
He
it
can
was.
use that water and he
Hundreds
can
of years
use his
ago,
fire.
The creator of the very first breathing
Or
style
sunfire,
taught this
I don't know.
knowledge to Tanjiro's ancestors, who
I don't know how it
passed
works,
down
to be honest.
Tanjiro himself.
This was the dance of the fire god. The Hinokami
Creates strong
Kagura,
flames, debilitates
sun
regeneration,
With
overuse
sun
weakens the
breathing,
user,
Tanjiro's
creates swift
sword
currents, can
bursts
redirect
into
projectiles,
godlike
dials,
flames, slow a
increases
demon's
cutting
healing
power.
factor, and can turn into
And
a
plus he can
quick
combine both of them.
fire
He has done
dragon.
that.
Sun breathing increases Tanjiro's speed and power, but at a cost. It will quickly tire him out, and overuse could severely debilitate him.
Which can also
Yeah,
turn on
sadly.
this really distracting birthmark on his forehead.
Through intense stress and exertion, Tanjiro can activate this Demon Slayer mark.
What the
which
fuck?
boosts
Oh
his
my
already
god.
crazy
What?
speed even further.
And gives him access to the see-through world. Basically, it
The
slows
what?
down time for Tanjiro and gives him X-ray vision.
This allows him such a precise
really?
understanding of
Oh.
his opponent's muscle movements that he can predict
That's
their
cool.
future
Oh,
actions.
come
Sort of like
on.
a spider sense.
I-
He can
I-
even do the same
I
with
think
the
that's honestly
sense
kinda
of
cool.
smell.
No.
No
Yep.
Demon Slayer
You
mark
just-
needed.
you just need a
Not only
panel
can
that
his
show.
nose detect people from hundreds of yards away.
Oh, wait, was that a... Oh, no, that was Akaza? Why did they show that?
You'd think being an anime
Why did they
sword
show-
make Tanjiro even edgier.
Why
than
would
his
they
blade,
show
but
that?
he's
Are you fucking
basically
kidding me
the
right now?
mom
What's the point?
With an innocent little cherub sweetness
Should we
matched
just,
totally
like,
by
not
a
look at
strong
it?
badass
Just
arm.
listen?
Tanjiro is tough enough to survive being
I've already
stabbed
seen it
in the
all.
stomach, fast enough to dodge.
So I split
lightning,
the giant boulder in half. That was at the
and
beginning of the series, by the way.
a literal
And it's
demon.
Not even looking at that. Don't even look at it. Don't look at it.
And this demon, Doma, was able to freeze the air into this giant ice statue in only a few seconds. That takes
What?
a
Who's-
lot of energy.
And Tanjiro
So this
managed
is
to keep up with
another
similar
Upper Moon?
demons like Hantengu, Akaza, and eventually the strongest of them all, Muzan himself.
With the help of his friends, of course.
It would take all their efforts and countless sacrifices, but Tanjiro and the Demon Slayers would continue to fight to realize their dream of a world that is safe for humanity. And whatever Inosuke is.
And whatever it goes.
Victoria in England.
Whatever.
Infamously shit-tastic time to be alive.
Whether you were a lowly street rat or a wealthy noble. Okay, well, that last one probably wasn't so bad.
That is, unless your dad, in all his infinite wisdom, decided to adopt the single greatest asshole in human history and make him your brother.
We've seen him on
Make
Death
you
Battle
one
before.
Unlucky schmuck.
That would make you Jonathan Joestar.
Hadn't you heard, Wiz? Everybody just calls him JoJo.
In an effort to take the Joestar fortune for himself, Jonathan's new brother Dio dedicated his life to breaking Jonathan.
Like Stanny, Arena, Dio, but it's complicated.
But after being bullied, beaten, and thoroughly traumatized,
Major in archaeology.
something awakened deep in Jonathan's heart.
He died at the age of 20?
fire
That's
of
fucked
a
up.
gentleman.
I don't think beating the living piss out of Dio was gentle, but it sure was satisfying. Too bad it didn't last forever, because only a few years later, Dio got his revenge when he turned into a vampire and killed Papa Joestar. Classic Dio.
With Dio now bent on world domination,
Hmm.
Jonathan would need more than his righteous fist to save the day.
Yeah, he needed a creepy floating Italian man that punches frogs with the power of the sun.
It wasn't just any creepy floating Italian man. It was Will Antonio Zeppeli, a practitioner of Hamon, an ancient martial art designed specifically to do battle against vampires like Dio. Through their breaths, Hamon users can blast a hot electric ripple out of their bodies and flood it into their opponents. Huh.
That's what Haman means in English. the Ripple. Man, if I had a nickel for every anime protagonist who killed monsters with the power of breathing, well, that'd be 2 nickels. But let's agree, it's weird that it happened twice.
Hamon energy massively increases a user's physical
healing, plant life acceleration, body and organ manipulation, sunlight energy emission, can generate Hamon through services such as metal.
Jonathan everything
Okay.
New. Like the
Zoom punch.
Jonathan stretches his arm and punches an opponent from far away like he jumped on a gum fruit. He does this
I
by
mean,
using
that is
the
kind of cool. Not gonna lie about
pain of
that.
dislocating his shoulder before snapping it back. That might sound crazy, but there are real-life examples of breathing basically giving people superpowers.
Like the Dutch adventurer Wim Hof,
Yes, so.
who can survive being nearly
Well,
totally
hey, I don't
submerged
know.
in
The sunlight part
underwater
isn't gonna
for
affect
almost
him,
2
obviously.
hours.
The only reason why the vampire arm fucking melted off was because that was sunlight. That's it.
And release euphoric chemicals
So there's no way that the same thing could happen to Tanjiro. That's something we gotta keep in mind.
Basically, just like the Eastern idea of chi. Voila!
So we gotta keep in mind that the sunlight part isn't gonna affect him.
What else?
But it's still energy, so he can still use it as like a force, like
crazy
to
shit.
hurt him.
like walking on water, magnetizing plants, or controlling an enemy's muscles.
However, though, he does not have the same power
And he
of
catches his
training with
sunfire
Hamon
and
as
slashes
Joseph.
senseless with his patented sunlight yellow overdrive. It'll leave any monster smiling.
Is he saying
and
aura?
satisfied.
Jonathan took these skills as he, Zeppeli, and the
Scarlet,
Death just their first
Yellow,
mission
Metal
Speedwagon
Silver,
invaded
Scarlet,
Dio's domain and waged
Rose,
war
Turquoise,
against
Blue,
an army
Life,
of
Magnetism?
bloodthirsty zombies.
Magnetizes plant material?
Right-hand monsters, Bruford and Tarkus. Tarkus was strong enough to rip entire boulders out of the ground and slice through a cliff with one swing. He could even snap JoJo's neck and cut our old pal Zeppeli in half. Rest in peace, creepy floating Italian man.
So?
Sorry you had to be born the mentor. Hope
The
none of your
lowest class
relatives died
demons can
horrifying deaths,
literally
too.
do that too,
Before
you know.
succumbing, Zeppeli's last act was to pass
In
his
Demon
rifle
Slayer, you have
on
no
Jonathan,
idea.
not only allowing him to heal his own broken neck, but also combine their energies together.
And making JoJo's
I will
strong
say
enough
that the
to
power
cut
that he got from
through
Zeppeli is probably what
not
might give him a
with
shot
his
in this, I
nifty
feel
new
like,
sword,
kind of.
but
But
with his bare goddamn hand.
With this
Oh,
power,
yeah, plus, also, again,
once and for all.
the sunlight part was the reason why.
Raging hot rip.
Same with that.
Wait.
Now, Fisted Dio was pretty impressive, considering Dio could later fight faster than light stands like Star Platinum. Hell, even other Ripple users like Joseph can dodge beams of light too.
But more than his strength or speed, or even Hamon, Jonathan's greatest strength was always his intelligence and unstoppable determination.
Okay,
It was
see,
that
that's kind of what I
burning
thought.
drive for
His
justice
intelligence.
that
That's
defeated
kind of what
Dio
I
all those
thought.
years
That's
ago,
one of the
and
pluses he
same
has,
one
is
that
his
defeated him
intelligence.
again. But this victory was
Vijay, Ripper, Buford,
Maybe
Tarkus,
built
and
like
Dio
a brick
Brando.
shithouse, but Jonathan's got the personality of a golden retriever. Even
Dio
after
Brando, so just
everything
Dio.
did, all the lies and abuse and dad murder, Jonathan still loved him like a brother, and still cried those hot, wet 80s man-made tears.
And even after Dio returned on Jonathan's wedding night to murder him and steal his body,
And
Jonathan
was successful.
sacrificed himself so his wife and unborn child could escape. But he did not die in vain. His bloodline would continue throughout the ages, spawning a line of illustrious and bizarre heroes who would crush Dio's plans and save the universe.
And they all had one thing in common, his name, JoJo. Wait, is the Ripple his tip?
We better like a fucking calculator for
All
that.
right, the Combat Czar set. We
Okay,
run the
pause.
data through all possible.
I saw man, I don't know.
I'm sticking with it, Jonathan. I'm sticking with it. I'm not gonna be mad either way, but I'm sticking with Jonathan.
I'm gonna say with Tanjiro. Just because you do realize that the feats that they have mentioned for those vampires that he went up against have literally the lower weak demons in Demon Slayer have literally done that. That's not even mentioning the upper rank demons. You know that, right?
No.
Yes, you do
The
realize.
lower ranked demon that was shown to do it was the one in the exam when he was in the exam. Every other demon wasn't destroying shit. The one he killed didn't destroy anything.
No, even weaker demons are able to legitimately.
The only weak demon that actually destroyed shit was the train demon. That's only because he took over a train. Keyword: he had to take over a train that wasn't his own energy.
Ryu can literally cut through fucking Tanjiro's sword with his fucking string, and that was the weak version of it. The only way that Tanjiro was able to cut through at that time was because he only went 10th form, because he gained more momentum using constant flux. Meaning, legitimately, that lower ranked demons, lower rank, are
technically
literally of the same level of vampires as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure during that time of Phantom Blood.
I'm talking about unranked demons, though.
Okay, and besides the point, you do also realize that Jonathan has only faced 3 fucking vampires and some zombies. Tanjiro literally.
I'm not changing. I still think Jonathan.
Tanjiro, and if they say Jonathan wins, then I don't know. We may need to talk about changing the series up a bit on Death Bell, because I may not watch it anymore after this if they fucking say that Jonathan wins because of fucking some bullshit.
Then let's continue this.
But I will also be upset if they say Tanjiro wins because of some bullshit too. So don't read into that as well, guys. Trust me. Just saying that the way they have things set up, they literally are like shouting in your face that Tanjiro is gonna win. I'm just saying.
We'll see.
I wonder how they're gonna start this death. How do you think they're gonna start this death battle off? Do you think they're both like the nicest people alive?
Let's continue this though. I want to see what happens.
I'm at 12-12. Are you at 12-12?
I'm getting there.
For life.
Plus, also, I just want to point out that sword is normal. Jonathan says so. There's no reason.
Nothing to do with it. Nichiren's swords are only designed to kill demons. They can hurt other people, but they're the same as a regular sword. It just has the only special unique ability about it is it can kill demons. Other than that, it's a regular sword. It has no extra strength or anything, and that has been proven time and time again because their swords have broken fairly fucking easy.
No, they haven't. The only reason that they're broken fairly fucking easy is because of the fucking user. Tanjiro was explained as such. When the user knows what they're doing, like Rengoku, when the blade was put under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and then it did eventually break though. It was in a Akaza, so it did break.
Yeah, I know, eventually, but you do realize that if it was able to hold out for... We probably should just start this.
Mm-hmm. Let's continue though.
Okay, yeah, 12-12?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start this up in 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright, let's see.
Step aside! I've sworn to slay all of Dio's demonic minions.
Come on, this isn't bad.
But you better leave her alone! You poor wretch, shackled by the chains of this harpy's insidious mind control. On my honor, as a gentleman, I will free you!
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Did you bump your head?
Total concentration! Water breathing! Most unorthodox! You fight with valor, noble swordsman, but I know the burning passion of my heart will carry me through!
Aw, he's kind of adorable! Like a puppy! I wonder if he has a caretaker nearby.
This is the most anime fight I have seen yet. Oh, flowing dance!
Valiant footwork!
Oh! Shit! Jesus Christ! I know you can heal from that, but damn.
No kamikaze! Nice try!
Oh yeah, he could just smell him.
You could teach me a thing or two.
I was just saying it was all. Oh, cool.
Yep.
Nice.
His breathing is carrying some kind of energy. Like me. And that means I know how to stop him.
I don't think that... Tanjiro, calm down.
He's focusing on my neck. Does he know? Metal, silver, overdrive!
Tanjiro, calm down. Fuck. Damn it, Joe, please, come on.
I've got you!
No, he doesn't. I'm worried that...
Wait! He's going for my lungs!
2 inches off. Did he dodge?
Come on. Come on, Tanjiro! You got this!
On my honor as a gentleman, I will protect her with
Come
my
on!
life.
100 times the force! Summon it! Summon it by force!
KO!
That was not
Crying?
bullshit. I don't wanna
I'm
hear it.
only crying really hard. Holy shit!
That
Hold me,
was
bro.
fair.
Please don't touch me. On paper, Tanjiro did initially seem to have more advantages in this
See?
bout.
For sure. He'd been training for way longer than Jonathan, and with way more experienced teachers.
Yup.
Tanjiro's Demon Slayer journey took place over a couple of years, while Jonathan's Ripple training was less than a month.
Tanjiro was obviously a superior swordsman with a variety of powerful techniques and katana magic, while Jonathan really only improvised as a swordsman.
But that's where the advantages stop. Sure, Jonathan wasn't a natural swordsman, but he more than made up for it in hand-to-hand combat, while Tanjiro was pretty much out of options without a blade.
Jonathan also had an edge in strength. Comparing Tanjiro to Doma and Jojo to Tarkus, Jonathan was over twice as strong. And while Tanjiro later fought the more powerful Muzan, Jonathan did the same with Dio.
He was way faster too. While Tanjiro and his pals could dodge lightning, we can compare Jonathan to other Ripple users like
You can keep
Joseph,
watching,
who could dodge
but
light,
I
which
can
is
already
over
tell that
3,000
this is
times
bullshit.
faster.
No,
That
it's
might
not.
seem crazy,
I'm
but in part 3, Dio
I'm not-
was able
no,
to keep
there's
up
no-
with stands
uh-uh.
like Star Platinum, which can move faster than light. Dio did this on his
I
own,
just need to know who's
and
next,
that
that's
was
all I need.
while
I don't
using
need to listen to
Jonathan's
this.
body.
Even with multiple ways to predict Jonathan's
I
need to
movements
fucking
and see
listen
the
to
flow of his
this. I need to listen to this.
X-ray vision, Tanjiro would
No,
not
I
be
don't.
fast
No,
enough to
no.
keep up.
Just skip over. If you want to keep watching, you keep
Sure,
fucking
the
watching.
water
But
and
when
fire
you're done,
Tanjiro
head over to
generates is
1816.
impressive, but
I'll be
Jonathan
waiting.
was tough enough to power through it.
I'm not
Tanjiro,
sure.
though, had no way to defend
Yes,
against
it
the
is.
Ripple
I don't give
bypassing
a
his durability.
flying fuck what they have to
Messing
fucking
with his
say.
organs.
Such as manipulating his muscles like a puppeteer.
They literally
or
chose
directly
JoJo
shutting
because
off his
everybody said
brain
JoJo would
or
win.
something
That is
other
legitimately
Ripple
why they
users have
chose
done
this.
to
They didn't even
ordinary
put in the
humans with
Demon
a
Slayer mark
single
at all.
zap. And
Had they
Jonathan
actually
had
put
the
in that
opportunity
Demon
to
Slayer
do this
mark,
literally
actually
every
legitimately,
time
Tanjiro would win.
Blade.
Sure, Tanjiro
Like,
could
are you
recover
fucking kidding me
himself
with
breath,
this?
but
Like,
that'd be
are
a
you
breath
fucking kidding me
spent
with
healing
this?
and
No,
not, you know, fighting.
This
And while
is this
some
is
argue
a this is a
overuse was
red
dangerous
card
to
fucking
Tanjiro,
battle.
JoJo's Hamon
This is
had
legitimately
no
bullshit.
such drawback.
Which meant that
Legitimately.
JoJo could
There's
keep
nothing you
fighting
can
for as
say
long as
that would
he
literally
needed
make
to.
it viable for Jonathan
Tanjiro
to
was
win
never
this
gonna
at
go
all.
down easy, but
At
Jonathan's
all.
speed, Hamon, and righteous gentlemanly fists carried him to victory.
Jonathan took Tanjiro
At all.
breath
Because
away.
Dio is nowhere
The winner
near the
is
level
Jonathan
that
Joestar.
Muzan is. Nowhere near during that time.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be jumping
Nowhere
into the next matchup
near during
next
that time.
week. But you can always get more Death Battle
Of
right
Phantom
now by
Blood?
clicking one of those
No.
boxes right over there, and by downloading the battle music linked down below.
No,
Thor
It is
versus
not.
Vegeta.
Wait, what?
Thor versus Vegeta.
Okay, it is?
Yeah, May 8th, Thor versus Vegeta.
Man, no, this is the one I'm gonna have to... See, now I'm worried.
No, I'm not worried only because I have a feeling Vegeta might win. And I don't know
I mean-
what Thor can do. But
See, that's the only problem with that, too, is I just don't know what Thor can do. Because we know what Vegeta can do in the manga, considering that because the manga is canon, right?
yeah,
With the Kai?
what do you think? Where do you think they get the anime from?
Well, I'm just making sure.
No, and the only reason I agree with you throwing a potty fit over this one is because I'll let you believe that this one is still bullshit if I can believe that Aizen still could whip Madara's ass. I don't want to hear it. I still solely believe that Aizen could kick Madara's ass. Madara has planned out some dude's entire
Reverse that.
No, Aizen has planned out someone's entire life and planned everything to happen.
Okay, but hold up. Okay, now I'm going to be explaining every little thing that Tanjiro has over Jonathan Joestar. I'm going to be explaining some shit too. So this is going to be taking a bit. I don't give a fuck if this fucking takes 5 minutes. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be explaining why Tanjiro had every single right to win this fight, and why Death Battle was on fucking crack when they fucking did this fight. First and foremost, Tanjiro has literally years of training experience fighting different kinds of fucking demons with different blood arts. Like different types of versatile techniques, along with the same techniques for them to move their body parts. I'm pretty sure Muzan has that some kind of same ability too, to be able to protect himself from getting his head cut off super easily like
there's
that.
a little thing called, do you know what it's called?
What?
What happens when Tanjiro lost his blade? He cannot throw hands. Jonathan can throw hands. His whole training was centered around fucking fighting with fists.
He could have just headbutted him. He's done that before.
Yeah,
He's literally headbutted that
What is he gonna do? What is a headbutt gonna do to him though? It's not strong enough to kill him.
Disorient him? Yes, it is. If it's strong enough to disorient a fucking strong demon like he did during that training thing, I'm pretty sure it can definitely disorient Jonathan.
Demon, it's not gonna kill.
It's not. I'm not saying kill. Disorient.
Yeah, and
okay, but let me continue. Secondly, power. It is very much clear that Tanjiro has so much more power over Tanjiro. Wait, not Jonathan. I meant Tanjiro over Jonathan. My bad. Along with speed also, because Jonathan, when he fucking reacted to Dio's I-beam thing, which I don't even know if that's even say to be as fast as light or not, but who cares?
No,
if it is.
They confirmed it. And
it is as fast. Well, while he reacted to it when he, put his hands up to, try to dodge it or block it for some reason, he could not dodge it. Meaning that sure, maybe he could react to it, but later on when Dio hit him with that same exact beam to his neck, he could not dodge it. Tanjiro in the past has literally dodged attacks of that same caliber of speed.
No, there's one thing though you gotta realize where you are wrong.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, there's one thing that they said that makes sense.
If Jonathan could have easily have dodged that attack, he could have. He didn't. Why didn't he?
No, this is what it is. That is one is called plot armor. And secondly, there's another
plot armor my ass.
No, and secondly, do you know what it's called?
What?
It is confirmed. Dio in that form is faster than Muzan, and Muzan's the strongest thing Tanjiro has fought.
What? Hold up. No, it's not.
Yeah.
They can't. Okay, they cannot compare Dio to Pillarmen. They cannot compare Dio to other vampires because vampire. Okay, then how could fucking Dio with the feats that he has in Phantom Blood? Because they can't compare him to fucking. They can't compare him to Stans. Jotaro is nowhere near the power of Star Platinum. Polnareff is nowhere near the speed and power of his fucking Silver Chariot. And Dio is nowhere near the power of the world. So how the fuck could they include stand feats?
They're not.
For this.
So
how the fuck so this literally proves even more that Tanjiro should win. This fight was bull.
No.
Yes, this fight was absolute bull! Oh my god, I am literally going crazy right now because of how bull this fight was. Oh my god. I am seriously livid right now. I am seriously livid! It's a good thing I watched this fight because I'm not showing this to my mom because she would agree with me on this. Trust me, if she watched JoJo the same as me and watched through every single bit of it the same as I have, she would be saying pretty much almost the exact same things I would be saying, people. I guarantee that. So, this death battle will go down as history as being one of the worst death battles ever, being down there with Superman versus Goku. No, probably even more so.
I think this is fair, but the only reason I'm letting you rant is because I still think Aizen would kick Madara's ass, and I'm gonna stick with that.
So you can disagree in the comments all you want, people, but I have given my case, and if you want to give your case down in the comments below, I will happily argue with you. I have all the time in the world, people. I will happily argue about this. I will happily.
Of course you would.
Because Tanjiro has every single right to win. They cannot include feats from Battle Tendency also with Hamon training with Joseph, with the feats that he's done with Hamon, because Jonathan does not have that.
They did not.
So, yeah, exactly. Jonathan has zero right to win this. Jonathan had zero right to win this, and he had zero right to go up against Tanjiro. Maybe Jonathan, I would have loved Jonathan. I'm not saying that Jonathan would have been bad in Death Battle. I'm saying is that he should have gone up against somebody who's like, I don't know, like evil. Like somebody that was like Dio. But maybe like something like that. Or, I don't know. But like Tanjiro? No, If you're up against Tanjiro, Tanjiro would beat him any day of the fucking week. Any day. It's absolute
beat Madara any day of the week. What's the difference? There's no use arguing about it. It's not gonna change.
Yes, there is.
No? What's arguing gonna get you? Is it gonna change anyone's side? people who believe that Jonathan rightfully won. Like
Well,
me,
people who believe that, why do you believe that fucking Jonathan wins? What gives you, seriously, tell me right now why you think Jonathan had the right to win. Please tell me.
Because it was totally fair. At the end
How
of the
was that
fight,
fair?
At the end of the fight, Tanjiro didn't have his hands on his blade. He had no hand-to-hand combat skill. The only thing was a headbutt.
That's the only.
and
Wait,
he
wait, wait,
couldn't
hold
do
up,
it.
hold up, hold up.
His
That
head
is
was on the
legitimate.
leg.
Wait. That's the reason why you're saying
That's
that
one of the
Jonathan had the
reasons.
right to win. No. We cannot be putting the video into a factor. They've stated in the past that the video, like the fight, is only for entertainment purposes.
No.
Throughout, overall, Tanjiro would win because of everything he's gone through. You do realize that, right? They only use that for entertainment purposes. They say to not include that into the overall statistic analysis of it.
I know. I'm just saying. But
Jonathan
could react to Tanjiro's headbutt, though, if he tried to headbutt realistically. He could easily dodge that, and Tanjiro without a blade can't do shit. He has proven it. He can only headbutt and get his blade back, because he always headbutts someone and then tries to grab the blade back. Without it, he could not win a fight. If he did not have that blade, he would lose. He would die. Not just a demon, to even a Hashira. To anyone.
He's faced up against people who can legitimately dodge a headbutt, but have not. Like the Wind Hashira during that fucking one meeting. And that was when he was in a weakened state. Meaning if he could headbutt him, he could totally fucking headbutt fucking Jonathan. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I hope you know that Wind Hashira let it happen.
Oh, yeah, sure. He was surprised. Meaning that he wasn't expecting it.
He didn't expect it. That's a random thing.
He should have seen it coming a mile away, though.
No.
That's all I'm going to say about that. But regardless of the fact, Tanjiro had every single right to win this fight, and I put up so much arguments and what Jonathan has versus Tanjiro. Everything that I've stated would prove that Tanjiro has every single right to win. The only plus that Jonathan has is that he's smarter.
And physically stronger.
And, yeah, physically, I will say. He is, at least physical strength, definitely stronger than Tanjiro. I will say that. But, other than that, Tanjiro would win any day of the fucking week against him. So, I have zero, this is so infuriating, man. This is so infuriating. I haven't been this infuriated since the fucking Goku vs. Superman Death Battle. That being said, thank you guys for watching this fight. I'm not liking this video. I'm going to be disliking this video, in fact. If you guys like this video,
I'll give it a fat thumbs up, thank you.
No, I'm giving it a fat dislike. If you guys like this video, please give it a like. Do not check out their video because I think it's garbage.
Yes, check out their video.
And if you guys,
it was an amazing thing, and
no, they can go fuck themselves. But if you guys like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to see more. And as always, we will see you guys back again for another tale. All right? See ya. They were on fucking crack.